Hola, buenos días, mi clase virtual. Hoy es lunes, yupi, y hoy vamos a empezar la lección 5. Y la lección 5 se llama las vacaciones. Las vacaciones, sí, las vacaciones. So, hoy empezamos la lección 5. ¿Qué piensas aprender? What do you think you're going to learn in las vacaciones? What is some vocab you're going to learn? What are some ideas you're going to learn? So just type in one or two things in English, that you think you're going to learn so that your brain is like ready. Like, this is what I'm going to learn, and you're ready to learn it. ¿Te gustan las vacaciones? ¿Sí? And más o menos, more or less, nueve semanas es vacaciones de verano. And then you guys are going to high school. Sí. Okay. En lección 5, vamos a aprender más emociones. More emotions, más emociones. So there are some new ones here. Let's look over them real quickly. Muy alegre, alegre. Alegre es el mismo de feliz. Alegre, feliz. Aburrido, bored. I'm bored. Estoy aburrida. Estoy aburrida. I'm bored. Enfermo is sick. Preocupado is worried. ¿Estás preocupado? ¿Estás preocupada? Yo no estoy preocupada. Muy triste. Oh, avergonzado. Avergonzado. Embarrassed. Are you embarrassed? I'm going to show you a trick. You see this little arrow right here? If you guys click that, it'll make it really big. So if you have a small screen at home and you're having a hard time reading these, this will just make it big so that it takes up the whole screen, and then you can bring it back down. It won't right now because I'm in a preview, but if you guys are on your real screen, that little arrow will make things big so it's easier to read. Okay, so muy alegre, aburrido, enfermo, preocupado, muy triste, avergonzado. What is avergonzado again? Embarrassed, yeah. Enamorado, in love. Ooh, ¿estás enamorado? Are you in love? ¿Estás enamorada? Confundido, confused, sorprendido, surprised, listo, listo. Are you ready? Listo, listo. ¿Estás listo? ¿Estás lista? Are you ready? Ocupado, busy. Estoy muy ocupada. I'm very busy. Enojado, angry. Yo no estoy enojada. Now remember, these bottom 5 will take tango. Yo tengo frío. Yo tengo calor. Yo tengo hambre. Yo tengo sed. Yo tengo miedo. So, ¿cómo estás hoy? How are you today? Estoy muy alegre. It's fourth quarter. We have a 10 o'clock start. Estoy muy alegre. How is your partner? Now, if you're truly at home, if you're truly a remote learner, you don't have a partner, so you could just tell me, maestra está muy, muy ocupada. Maestra is very busy. Maestra is very busy. Where did you go? Okay. No. Okay. What are 2 emotions that you're really going to work on this week? So choose 2, and it's like, oh man, that embarrassed one. Embarrassed. That's kind of hard to spell and say. I'm going to work on that. Avergonzado. Okay. And I really like the in love one. Okay. Enamorado. Enamorado. Those are the two I'm going to work on. By telling your brain I'm going to work on them and typing, you guys actually start the process of learning ones that you might find difficult. There we go. Okay, ¿cuál es la fecha de hoy? Hoy es lunes, el 15, wow, el 15 de marzo. Y no es un día especial. ¿Estás alegre? Alegre, porque no hay clases el viernes, obvio. Estoy súper alegre que no hay clases el viernes. I am super happy that no, there are classes on Friday. Okay. I am not super happy that we had a time change on Sunday. Oh, clase, el 20, el viernes, empieza la primavera. Woo! Y Josh, y Miguel, y Leah, they all have like equinox birthdays. Yay. ¿Qué tiempo hace hoy? Está lloviendo y está nevando. So also, in lesson 5, we're going to do some new weather. So, está lloviendo is like it is raining right now. I look out my window and it is, está, it is lloviendo, raining, yendo, ing. Está lloviendo, it is raining right now. And it's kind of snowing right now. It's like that, you know that. So I say está, it is, nevando, snowing, like right now. En mi opinión, no hace viento. Hay neblina, it's foggy. En mi opinión, hace mal tiempo. So, write a sentence. En mi opinión, I really wish that one do that. En mi opinión, hace mal tiempo. Está nevando. It is snowing. So again, when you guys have new vocab like this, you choose to write it. You choose to use it in meaningful conversation with me on Desmos. Okay, but the idea is, brain, we need to know this. I need to be able to express this idea. Está nevando. It is snowing. Next. Okay, this is a reading workshop. Now, remember I showed you this on the emotions? When you click that little flechas, the arrows, it'll make it big so you can read. And it won't on mine because it's preview. So you are going to read this, and then what do you understand? Write a short summary in English. You know, Thomas is writing about something. And then using context clues and your knowledge of cognates, how would you say agente de viajes in English? And I'll give you a hint. That's one of your vocab words. Okay, so stop the video and do that. Welcome back. Okay, so new words. It says write in English here. Well, then I didn't even give you a text box. Maestra. So here's your Google Docs for the Spanish vocab list. Here's your Quizlet with the first 30 terms. Here's your Booklet, Tower of Doom. Spend some time on this. So if you're going to do the Google Docs, what I would do is go to Quizlet and do flashcards, and then I would go to Google Docs and type in English and see what I remember. If you're going to write in your notebook, you jump into Quizlet and start on Quizlet and write the vocab in your notebook. There are 30 terms today, and you guys know that lesson 5, lección 5, is going to have, I don't know, a lot, like 100 plus terms. I think there's more vocab in this chapter than last one. And then play Booklet. So if you're in class, we're just going to spend some time on Quizlet. We're going to spend some time on Booklet. We have a short class today, like 10 minutes. So that's pretty much all you're going to do. Okay, I'm going to quick finish this. Once you guys have the vocab in your head, this is matching on vocab. Check. This is matching on vocab. Check. So basically, it's like 6 vocab per page. This is matching on vocab. Check. Then you have 10 sentences, and this is your first time of like taking apart all this vocab. So spend some time on this. Figure out what the sentence says. El agente de viajes. The agent of travel. The travel agent, dice, says. Dice, says. The travel agent says, you guys, deber. Ought. You guys should to ought to will. You guys ought to go to Puerto Rico because there are beaches phenomenal, and no, you guys need passports. El agente de viajes dice, ustedes deben ir a Puerto Rico porque hay playas fenomenales y no necesitan pasaportes. The travel agent says you guys ought to go to Puerto Rico because there are phenomenal beaches and you don't need passports. Is that a logical thing? First of all, is that something a travel agent would say? You guys ought to go to Puerto Rico because there's phenomenal beaches. Yeah. And you don't need passports. That's true. Puerto Rico belongs to the United States. You don't need passports. So would a travel agent say, you guys ought to go to Puerto Rico because there's beautiful beaches and you don't need a passport? Yep, I'm guessing that that's what a travel agent might say. So I click Lógico, okay? And then go to the next one. Did you see that I didn't just read and choose? You're going to have to take some time. El inspector de aduanas. Time out. I got to go check my vocab. I don't even know what aduanas is. That's how your brain should be working. I got to figure that out. What's an inspector de aduanas? Okay, abre tu equipaje. What's an equipaje? In el aeropuerto. Would this inspector of whatever open your equipaje, whatever that is, en el aeropuerto, whatever that is? Is that logical or ridiculo? So do not do these quickly. Take the time to process the language that is there. And there are 10 of them. And then on slide 23, what's 3 words that like you got? Like, hey, I know these 3 words that I didn't know at the beginning of the day, like agente de viajes, travel agent. I know what equipaje is. I know what, give me 3 words. You've worked on Quizlet, you've written them in your notebook, you've gone through the lógico y lógico. What are 3 words you really got today? And how did you get them? Did you get them because they were almost cognates? Did you get them because they reminded you of something else? Did you get them because you kept seeing them on Blooket? You kept seeing them on Quizlet? You made a conscious effort to learn them? Why did you learn those 3 words? Okay. And then, ¿cuál es tu vacación ideal? Write for me in Spanglish. So at the beginning of the lesson, we read about Tomás. Here, I want to read about you, and you can write in Spanglish. That's a mixture of Spanish and English. And that's it for the day. Adios.